Welcome. Would you like to introduce your name, course, university, and your year?
Hi, my name is Mikaela. I currently study at University of York. I do global marketing. And before that, I studied tourism management in Bournemouth University.
So Mikaela was previously a Reslife ambassador, but Michaela's role was different. As if you see the previous video of her interview, she was actually a Reslife leader. So could you tell us first, if we talk about what is a Reslife ambassador?
Yes, thank you. That's a very good, I guess, introduction to student life for any new student joining university. It's a friendly team of students who actually are living in student accommodation and are there to support students in their student life journey by organizing various events and focusing on three key aspects, which are social, academic, and welfare. So there's also welfare coordinators who support students if they have any welfare issues.
As a Reslife ambassador, are there any specific qualifications or kind of things you need to be an ambassador?
Not really. I mean, I know people who've studied many different courses ranging from events management, computer science, and animation. So there's an opportunity for everyone to get involved in, and actually your skills can contribute to organizing various events, doing some of the artwork for promotion, and there's many things that you can learn as well along the way yourself, not just organizing things for other people. So yeah, the doors are open.
So your role as an ambassador was a bit different, as you were one of the first to take it up. Could you tell us about your experience with Reslife?
Yes, sure. So before I joined, I knew that Reslife had existed for about a year. So when I joined, it was actually the first time they were introducing a leader role. So this meant that in a team of, let's say, 5 students, one of them would be a leader, the other ones would be assistants. I'm not sure if that's still the case. I think they've been changing some things around, but at the time. Um, I guess it was good for students who have more interest in improving their leadership skills to do something like what I did. Um, and one thing I really loved was that the fact that we had about 2 weeks of training before actually the university started, and we had time to get to meet each other. So you know that you're in the same boat with people and you're learning together. So it was really great because they had a great range of workshops and activities and team building exercises to get involved in.
Is this a paid or volunteer? Are you paid for Reslife, or is it something you volunteer for?
It was a paid job.
And is it something you can do while at university, or do you have to take a year out?
Oh, it's definitely, you can do it definitely throughout your degree. And I think recently they introduced the opportunity to do it as a placement year as well.
And what let's say if we had a typical day as a Reslife ambassador, what would it include?
Yeah, so you would wake up, you would check your event proposal if you have an event for the day or maybe for the few days coming. You'd have to check if you need to call any of the vendors or if you have a meeting with your supervisor or your team, that you need to make sure everything is in place for the event to run. If you've got everything that you need, or you need to do a little bit more shopping and planning for the event. And then if you have an event on the day, you just you might be working with your own team, or you might be working with a team from some of the other accommodations. So you just meet up and set up the place for the event, depending on what you're organizing.
Okay. And finally, what advice would you give to students who want to be a Reslife ambassador?
As I've said in my previous interview as well, just be yourself at the interview. Um, Tell what you've been involved in. It would really help if you've been involved in some sort of volunteering or any clubs or societies. It really helps. And just be as creative as you like. You are given the freedom of organizing events for your peers. So who would know best than you?
That's true. Thank you.